Totally day in the
I
life.
just want to give this lady another kiss.
Come give her a kiss.
I want my pants.
Giving kisses.
I'm gonna dig through this pile of pants.
She's like so many
Thank
people.
you, beautiful.
Oh my God.
She's got like the tiniest, weasiest bit of glitter on her.
I know.
Oh my.
Do you want to sit here? Do you
Oh
want
no, we're good.
Okay.
Are we? Is this the only one we're pulling out? We're pulling it as that too. It's up to you. Oh, I would love to pull more out. Because that's what he said. Let's pull more out.
Your pants?
Rush.
We're doing pants. Get your pants, girl.
Missing pants.
And tassels on the ass. I love it.
They're called assholes.
I love it. Assholes, people. Not asshole.
No,
But assholes.
Assholes.
So yeah.
Pull them out in just a second.
Alright, yeah. So Myki, Angeline
Is there
here.
another pile of pants?
Backstage at the 8th anniversary for the Sizzling Siren Show.
Yes,
And we're here in the dressing room, so you're jealous right now because there's a lot of half-naked women here.
Hugs?
And I can see them and you can't, so there you go. Jessica here is performing with not one, not two, but all three of her snakes. Now, this is the newest edition, yes?
This is Zelda. She's 6
All I
months.
need to add for the ass.
She's the tiniest one.
And this is her first performance, so we'll see.
I don't
How
have
she
that,
does?
so we take this.
Oh, amazing. Because I've met Peaches and I've met
Lola?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Peaches and Lola, who are much bigger.
Yeah, they are so big.
Ah, there's the size I'm used to.
Lola.
Yes.
Get bigger.
And Jessica's a contortionist.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So what was your original style of dance? Oh, bless you.
Sorry, y'all.
Going with the tassels, assholes.
Georgia.
Classical ballet, tap jazz, lyrical, hip hop. Studio brat from age 3. Never stopped.
That's like everything.
It's like everything.
That's amazing.
That's all I did. I had no life. I just went to school and I went to dance.
I don't know, that's a life. That's more than sitting around playing video games. I would say.
Social life.
Oh, the social
I
life.
was a popular kid in high school.
Do you feel that that
This thing, look at the...
made you?
Go back.
Was it harder to be social because of that growing up?
Yeah, because I didn't have anything in common with anyone at my school. I didn't go to any of the football games or the soccer games or the rallies.
There's the assholes on. Yeah, the assholes are
You
so
didn't go to
into the
prom.
tights.
I didn't go to prom.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I went to prom. I went with my friend, but I went to prom.
Yeah, no, it was fine. I mean, I didn't really. All my friends were my dance friends, and I mean, my best friend Janet.
You ready for this, lady?
Huey,
Other than gloves, I'm good, right?
24.
And I finally met Janet. She's amazing. Love you, Janet.
4 years. I grew up dancing with her since we were both 3, and she's my best friend in the whole world. We live across the country from each other.
Yeah, she's on the East Coast now, right?
Yeah, and there's nobody closer.
So then your dance, they became like a dance family, I guess. Performance family.
Yeah.
Those that you worked with.
Well, we're around each other 6 hours a day, 5-6 days a week, every week without fail. Sundays off. That was it. So yeah, you get pretty comfortable with each other, good and bad.
So what is it that drew you, of all arts that you could have expressed yourself, what was it that drew you to dance?
I wanted to start dancing when I was like a year old, and they wouldn't accept me.
A year old?
Yeah, I was always jumping around and dancing, and I saw a little ballerina on the TV. I don't remember what I was watching. It was a long time ago. Memory's kind of vague, but I wouldn't shut up about wanting to get put into a dance studio. And so my parents took me, and they wouldn't accept me because I was a year old, and they said she's too young, she can't start. And they're like, she really wants to, and they're like, sorry. So they waited a year until I was 2.5. Didn't let me in, and then a couple months later, right before I turned 3, they finally accepted me into a tap class. They let me do a trial run. I was almost 3.
And you did tap?
Tap. Tap was the first one, and then shortly after jazz and ballet. And then tap, jazz, and ballet were my solid 3s until I was old enough to do hip hop at age 6, I want to say, and lyrical, and there's some random stuff in there that I did, like salsa, a little bit of ballroom, a little bit of
then I'm gonna do
Everything.
random stuff.
Did you do swing too?
I did. I actually did swing, and
I've done swing before. I love that.
I did a partner dance.
Yeah.
Swing. My partner was like 6'6". Did a lot of hand-to-hand stuff, like swinging around, and that was fun.
Perfect.
Yeah. You know, the dance world is really limitless as far as what you can do and where it can take you. So that's definitely most of what makes up me today was my dance. That was my whole life. My teachers were my parents, basically. Like, they had a big part in raising me, and I was very well-rounded with the world very young.
I have to say that definitely instills discipline and focus.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't go out and hang out with your friends after school. You don't do anything like that. You don't get into trouble. I had no time to get into trouble. I actually probably would have gotten into a lot of trouble if I didn't have to be somewhere.
And if you know Jessica, that's a true statement. My goodness. Okay, so perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
What would you say of the
I don't know.
of the styles that you have learned? Which was the most difficult to
Ballet.
master?
Ballet. I hate ballet. I still hate ballet to this day. It's boring. It sucks. It hurts every muscle in your body, and I just don't really have the body for a ballerina. Ballerinas are tall, thin, beautiful feet.
I don't know about tall and thin. I've seen some rather built.
Shawty, they're doing an interview
Yeah,
right
you're
there.
in the camera. Sorry. So that, like I said, we're here in the dressing room, and there's just going to be beautiful women just passing through there, and you're jealous.
With acid.
With asses, like that's yes. There you go.
This might be your most popular interview.
This is going to be probably have the most views on YouTube. I'm pretty sure. No ballet. You know, because I mean, I have a cousin who does ballet, and she's very disciplined. And not the thin one, which I was surprised. She's very built. She actually is. She's a quarter black.
Okay. So she's curvy
big.
right
And Filipino.
Okay.
But she's rocks. So hello.
Will you just do a little ass thing real quick?
With the tassels. Wait, you gotta come back this way.
over here in front of you.
Very
I just
bad.
don't want to distract the
Go right in front of there.
That's it right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta move forward a little bit.
You gotta just sit on Jessica's face.
Okay.
There you go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
Hold on.
Booty.
Yes.
Circle. We're taking it
That was the one. That's what we
Alright, now are you doing contortion tonight with assholes?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't do that. That's your job. I have a hard enough time taking off clothes and trying to be sexy while I'm doing it.
Take off my panties.
I actually am going to do that a little bit. I'm stripping down a little bit for the first time today on stage in front of people.
With snakes.
With snakes. I'm going to try to look good and not really dumb doing it. So, because I'm very clumsy when it comes to normal things. Like when it comes to tricks,
That's hard.
you have to be. You have to have focus, balance, but when it comes to just walking or taking off your shirt or putting your drink down, you never know what could happen.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to the part where you do contortion.
Okay.
And how long have you been doing it, and what guided you to contortion?
2.5 years. I was in a show in New York, met a contortionist. She was amazing, beautiful, and it just opened my eyes to the possibilities of what you can do as a performer. And so I just wanted to see if I could do it too. And wow, bass.
Whoa, I just love it. Good lord. Bless you.
And,
Straddle a subwoofer.
you know, that has led to many other aspects. You know, with the snakes, I didn't have snakes before that. I had a dream about doing contortion with snakes, and then went out and bought a snake the next day.
I remember this story.
Yeah.
You're pretty bold. You just do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah, that's why I say I would get into a lot of trouble if I didn't have something positive to focus all my energy into, because I just kind of don't think, I just do it. But I did injure my back a year ago, and I couldn't keep training in contortion. But the great thing about circus is there's never something that you can't work on. Like, there are so many things to try and do. So I started doing hand balancing. And the hand balancing has totally just opened up my world of possibilities to being a power contortionist and a power acrobat and a tumbler and everything else that I didn't know I could do.
Yeah, you're incredible. I've seen you do your contortion. I remember when you did the street party over by Blackbird.
Yeah.
And you went from dancing to contorting. Is that the right term?
Yeah.
Contorting? That was incredible.
No, it's okay.
Come on by. Well, it's video.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, come on by.
I'm sorry.
No, do what you gotta do.
Sorry. I'll just grab this. I'll just do
You are
that.
good.
My life.
You're right.
It's amazing.
It's pretty fucking amazing, and I'm rather jealous. Yeah. So that's serious. I mean, I can't even just regular handstand, and you not only handstand, but you twist pretzel like into
I
positions.
have huge hands. And now I know something.
Because you
Tell me
know,
about it, yeah.
wow. Because as a lesbian hand, you are well hung. My God.
I know.
But then those nails—that's really damn scary.
No.
I've been called the scariest lesbian alive. Is that TMI?
You know, that could be another interview. That could be a whole other
That
segment.
could be a whole other segment, relationships.
So now,
Talk about that later.
yeah, that definitely. I need to get you on my podcast to discuss that.
Yeah.
So we have Zelda.
Zelda,
And
yeah.
Lola. Can you pull out
Lola.
pictures?
Yeah.
Shall I hold
Well, we're going to
the
see
long
how
enough,
they
or do you want to
do.
get them all three?
Peaches, hi baby.
Hi, baby. Oh, there she is. So we're gonna bring out Peaches.
She's going to bring a couple things with her.
And how long is Peaches?
She's 8.5 feet.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
And
It's been a
she's-
while.
She's kind of the mama bear with the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good with them. A lot of people told me not to put them all together because everyone tells me what to do and I don't ever listen.
And, which is why you are here today.
Yeah, and she makes these caves, like she'll be all wrapped up and she'll keep these two underneath her with space. So she's not crushing them. She's just making like a little cove for them to hide in. It's the cutest thing in the world.
You know, some people watching this are probably freaking out, but these snakes are incredible.
And they're all three going to be on stage with me
Yeah.
at the same time.
They seem so loving.
Yeah, they're great. You give them enough love, they'll give you love back.
Well, they are boas, so the love might kill you.
Yeah, they might squeeze you a little
They
bit.
might squeeze you a little
Too
bit
tight.
less. You know, I remember being when you lived downtown, and remember we were hanging out and Peaches was on me, and then your roommate's cat whizzed by,
Oh yeah.
and she caught wind, and we had to grab her real quick.
Yep.
She would have taken off, and she like gripped me.
She'd eat that kitty.
She was ready to eat that cat.
Yep.
That was insane.
Are we good on time? Ladies, what time is it?
We have like a half hour.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. We got like 5 minutes. But yeah, so I mean, not to be mistaken, these are wild animals.
Yes, and they need to be respected.
You have to
as
respect them.
such.
They can't be tamed.
They don't react this way to people that think that it's a joke or think
There
that
you
they're
go.
stupid
There
animals.
you go. There
They
you go.
will. People ask me if they bite. They do, and they will, and they have. But in this situation, no. No.
I know your very first snake didn't
Gabe.
bite you.
In the face?
Yeah, you were being a bit of
Are
a.
you easy?
You bit a little bit of a boob to him.
Yeah. I had a little bit of wine. I realized that the snakes. Hold on 1 second. I realized that you can stay here. You can stay here. You're good. You can just. They don't like it when you're drinking, or if you're
Alcohol.
not sober, I should say.
They've like sensed that.
Yeah, because I was pretty intoxicated off of a lot of wine, and I was really excited about my new snake, and pulled him out, started dancing with him. He showed me all the signs that he wasn't happy, and I didn't listen, didn't know either. I was a very new snake owner, and wham, right in the face, right here.
Wow.
I had 6 holes and blood running down my face.
Wow.
Tell me upstairs.
It's just a little bitch slap, though.
Right. Letting you know.
Just letting me know that's not how we do things.
They will let you know.
Yeah, they will. And after that, I realized they kind of run the show. I don't. I for sure don't.
I know, but I mean, it works though.
It's whatever they want to do. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes.
But I mean, with these three, you haven't run into that, have you?
Just bumping every time you guys see your shirt.
She bit my boyfriend.
Oh. But not you.
But not
But I
me.
know, but he, for a while there, he feared the snake though.
Oh yeah, it was his first time having the guts to hold her.
Ah.
And she didn't.
That sure didn't help.
It was just a little love tap. Back arm.
Would you say they smell fear?
Oh yeah. They mess up. Peaches, the big girl, she will mess with you if she thinks that you're afraid. She won't ever do anything super bad, but I see her getting a little bit more aggressive if you're scared.
Ah, well, I'm glad that I'm not scared. I mean,
Yeah.
you can see this. I'm wrapped by all three, so I'm kind of glad I'm not scared.
Yeah, you'd be in a pretty bad way
Well,
if they didn't like you.
no kidding.
No. Yeah, but Peaches is kind of a one-woman girl. So.
This woman right here, don't mess with Jessica, or you're going to mess with the snake.
Peaches.
So then where do you see doing all of this, like, in the next couple of years?
I don't know. Hopefully, I just want to travel the world, really. I mean, I was in LA last month doing some fire breathing and contortion. And
Oh, that's right, fire breathing.
that's a new one that I'm doing now. It's actually not as hard as you think. It's just kind of dangerous, and it tastes bad. It tastes really bad.
Oh, don't you have to have the...
Drinking lamp oil.
Just dangerous and gross.
Yeah. It's just, it's more of the danger aspect of everything.
And you went to another country, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Mongolia for a couple months.
Oh yeah, that's it, just Mongolia.
And
Didn't you have an eagle or something?
on my arm, yeah. I held an eagle, rode camels and reindeer, and hung out with a bunch of monks. Got really sick, a lot. Third world country, hard living. Hardest living that I've ever had to experience, and I probably won't ever go back, but it was a great trip.
How did it make you feel about America after coming back?
Oh my god, America's awesome. We are so spoiled. We can literally have anything we want at any time of the day. I couldn't have anything I wanted ever at any time of the day when I was in Mongolia. Like, nothing was easy. Everything was hard. Everything. Finding water or digging a hole to pee somewhere and not on a sacred ground, or else you're going to get in trouble from somebody. And no one speaks English, like the language barriers and the weather and the food, and just surviving was the most intense experience of my life. And I learned a lot about myself, because I've never been so just stripped of everything before.
And how long were you gone?
2 months.
That's a long time. I mean, in retrospect, it isn't a long time in life, but to be in a situation where, like you said, it's not easy to get everything or anything.
After the second day, I felt like I'd been there for an eternity. And I couldn't use my phone, I didn't have any service. So that was the biggest thing, like having my phone and not being able to text or call or post anything that I'm doing. Like, we rely on that so much. I had to actually just enjoy my life by myself and not tell anybody about what was happening. I'm hanging out with reindeer and looking at, monks and weird shit happening everywhere that you wouldn't even believe. And I couldn't tell anybody about it. I just had to take it in for me and chalk it up to an experience that I saw, and that was going to be it.
That's like a monk living though, isn't it? Like a Buddhist kind of thing.
Yeah.
Being just very self-aware.
Yeah.
And just with yourself.
And I hung out with enough of them. I got to chant through some mountains with a group of them. And I just tried to take a lot from them, because they're just so happy and peaceful in their life. And their life sucked. Like, they didn't have anything. Nothing.
Did they feel that way? Or did
No.
you feel that way?
I felt that way.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, this is terrible. Like, you don't have anything.
But they were grateful
They were super grateful.
for living every day.
This is Justine. She's
Say
my
hi, Justine.
handy helper.
Hi.
All the time.
I'm her #1 fan. I might have to fight 20 people for that.
Well, it sounds like you have led quite the incredible life so far,
And it's going to keep going.
and it's going to keep going.
And
So,
it's time to warm up for the next
time to warm
act.
up for the next act. If anyone wanted to stalk your stuff, where could they find you?
You could visit my website. It's jessicawill.dance, which is really easy.
There you go, JessicaWill.dance.
And there's links to all my social media and YouTube videos and everything on there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking the time. Aha! All right. Oh, here we go. I'm tied up.
Give me one of them. Hi, baby.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Yay, Myki, that was long overdue. I'm glad we could put that in.
You can let me go, honey. It's good.
Oh, my.
Honey, come here. Go ahead.